Welcome to Yeast Book Tea. Reading has at all times and in all ages been a source of knowledge, of happiness, of pleasure, and even moral courage. In the olden days, if reading was not cultivated or encouraged, there was a substitute for it in the religious sermon and the oral tradition. The practice of telling stories at bedtime compensated to some extent for the lacking of reading. In the 19th century, Victorian households used to get together for an hour or so in the evenings and listen to books being read aloud. But today, we not only read, we also want to read more and catch up with events taking place around us. Good books can inform you, enlighten you, and lead you in the right direction. There is no better companion than a good book. It always guides you to the correct path in life. They share with you information and knowledge anytime you need. Once you start reading, you experience a whole new world. When you start loving the habit of reading, you eventually get addicted to it. It is important to read a good book at least for a few minutes each day to stretch the brain muscles for healthy functioning. As Gaiman said, we have an obligation to read aloud to our children, to read them things they enjoy, to read to them stories we are already tired of, to do the voices, to make it interesting, and not to stop reading to them just because they learn to read to themselves. We have an obligation to use reading aloud time as bonding time, as time when no phones are being checked, when the distractions of the world are put aside. We have an obligation to use the language, to push ourselves, to find out what words mean and how to deploy them, to communicate clearly, to say what we mean. There are 8 benefits of reading. First, self-improvement. Reading helps you develop positive thinking. It develops your mind and gives you excessive knowledge and lessons of life. It helps you understand the world around you better. It keeps your mind active and enhances your creative ability. Second, communication skills. Reading improves your vocabulary and develops your communication skills. It helps you learn how to use your language creatively. Not only does it improve your communication, but it also makes you a better writer. Good communication is important in every aspect of life. Third, increases knowledge. Books enable you to have a glimpse into cultures, traditions, arts, history, geography, health, psychology, and several other objects and aspects of life. You get an amazing amount of knowledge and information from books. Fourth, reduces stress. Reading a good book takes you into a new world and helps you relieve your day-to-day stress. It has several positive effects on your mind, body, and soul. It stimulates your brain muscles and keeps your brain healthy and strong. Fifth, great pleasure. When I read a book, I read it for pleasure. I indulge myself in reading and experience a whole new world. Once I start reading a book, I get so captivated I never want to leave it until I finish. 6. Boosts your imagination and creativity. Reading takes you to the world of imagination and enhances your creativity. Reading helps you explore life from different perspectives. While you read books, you are building new and creative thoughts, images, and opinions in your mind. It makes you think creatively and use your imagination. 7. Develops your analytical skills. By active reading, you explore several aspects of life. It involves questioning what you read. It helps you develop your thoughts and express your opinions. New ideas and thoughts pop up in your mind by active reading. It stimulates and develops your brain and gives you a new perspective. 8. Reduces boredom. Journeys for long hours or a long vacation from work can be pretty boring in spite of all the social sides. Books come in handy and release you from boredom. The habit of reading is one of the best qualities that a person can possess. Books are known to be your best friend for a reason, so it is very important to develop a good reading habit. We must all read on a daily basis for at least 30 minutes to enjoy the sweet fruits of reading. It is a great pleasure to sit in a quiet place and enjoy reading. Reading a good book is the most enjoyable experience one can have. Thanks for watching. Please Please subscribe for more.